purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on it. That's how they come. Most of these guys are settled and they have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Panthers 44-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
First down, Panthers.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. He's going to look deep for more. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is McCaffrey. And flags come as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015 at 3,864 balls. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brother, man, what's good?
What's good?
On play action, Cousins.
That's caught by the tight end, N Smith Jr. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
6-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends.
6 hours, 53 minutes, 45 seconds, dog.
Yes, sir. I thought you was singing Ren at first.
On
What?
2nd down, Cook.
You thought you was singing
He's
Ren.
going to get this pretty close to a
singing that
1st
song
down.
off Ren.
Stop
I
at
like
the
the name.
Panthers 22. Call it a gain of 7 and gets him a new set of downs. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Vikings nothing.
Got fly tonight, so we got Airbnb, 26 beds.
26 beds?
Play action.
How much is it a night, the Airbnb?
1100.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, so
That
100 a
catch
head.
good for only a couple.
Wait, how many beds?
You listening too damn hard in there.
Quarter
Didn't
plus
nobody
one.
say nothing about no 6 days.
But they were right there waiting.
25 plus one.
Game.
It's got like a shit ton of bunk beds.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass.
Yeah, I know when you say 26 beds, you don't mean 26
Each room got a
rooms.
queen and 2 bunk beds.
Yeah,
Just go somewhere like you did.
but that's cool. Everybody got somewhere to lay down. Which, I went to Airbnb last year with my people. It was like,
4 yards on the
I don't know,
pickup there as it'll
probably
leave
12
it with a
of us.
3rd and about 4 more.
something like that. But shoot, some of us
Yeah,
got
I
on the
never-
couch. It was no problem.
I never stayed no Airbnb.
It's cool, bro. It's real cool. It's a house, you know, so it's nice and comfortable.
As we just saw there, that's a big game.
That's all it is. Just somebody else's house.
Paid for it's like a fucking really it's like a
Dalvin Cook.
what you call it? It kind of got like group home vibes, like, you know, like somebody said they home with people that live there.
But shit, that one, it's got a full table and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, they should have like a kitchen. A lot of them, some people have one where I stayed, bro. Like they had a back porch and they had like the hanging light set up, bro. And we didn't figure out how to cut them shits on until the morning we was leaving.
So that run gets him about
So
halfway.
we didn't get to take no fire ass pictures or nothing.
The end zone beckons, it looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And a nice
Next
move will
week,
yield
we're not
nothing
gonna be able
as
to
he's
grind
stopped
because I
behind the
have
line. This will
You ain't
be
been able to grind in a while, bro.
And now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I mean,
Got
that's
a little
enough.
hellion right here.
Yeah, and then, you know, family man, life of a husband, bro. It's what it is.
She be getting on my damn nerves, bro. Yeah, you heard me.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Dancing to him, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt.
26-yard
Hit by Joseph is good.
Sights in the
They
game.
are on the board, but still trailing inside the 3. So the field goal there, Caps winds up to be an
I only beat him 17-13.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to
Yeah,
recycle
I heard you lost
I
to
lost
Terry.
to the Saints. I lost
or do you go to another
to
section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
But me and Terry had a good one.
21-yard line.
It was back and forth.
Jay lost back-to-back games. He
I
lost
see,
to-
what's
he
your name,
lost-
Clifton?
He lost to Flint, and then he lost to Cryo. And Flint was fresh off a ghost
It was
clipping.
all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're
Those Flint clip go?
these days,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
offensive linemen
35-17.
still run the fire out. and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Space to maneuver at the 40. 16 yards of first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Got the Eagles next.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and
you got on the table goals.
Down for a win in the defense's column.
So we're going to tell them.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. It's a room to maneuver.
Yo, do not block him in the back.
He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I see Plug trying to hold
Deficit
up
is
hard.
11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 20.
That game's going to be a sim. That game's going to be a sim. Packers not going to play him that week.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
Texans, Lions, Puget Force, as of now, if they don't get to play. Because they,
first down and more, and all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Okay, P got to play. I don't know
what he's a big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
You talking about?
And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Oh, come on, Kenny, that's your pick.
But they'll get it back.
They wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
I hate this.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
We've
got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Okay. Hendrickson, 49ers at 7. Yeah.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yeah, 70.
Once you get out of some of them clothes and pull it down.
He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's
now in front of a box down there.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
Well, that
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Okay.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
That sounds right as a mother.
That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Charging my phone is fucking pain.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And
right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that. This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling.
I
feel like my battery's always low. I'm gonna get a new phone soon.
Yeah, that's
just
fucking
a pile of
iPhone.
bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand
Mine
up
was
and make a
lasting
play. It was
all
only
day
a
though.
3-yard run.
But I just got a new
On
one.
both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And it's like when it's brand new, yeah, the battery be hidden, but after a while.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
But it's a lot of nuances to it.
Solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
You want to fuck with Dynasty in this season?
I mean, you know, I always try to fuck with the, you know what I'm saying, but I can never, but that should be a grind, bro. I'm not going to grind with some of the games.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. To throw,
You think I feel let you throw to O.J. Howard all day, bro?
completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's out of bounds as
Yeah.
he gets this down.
I lost it, man. I should have.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception.
Yeah, bro,
But
shit
not on
happens.
that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the
You know what I say.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Fucking Sam Darnold was making some beautiful passes against Terry.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Oh, I can switch to the right guy.
Before he's taken down at the 36.
This bitch scored on me quick.
Give him the 3rd down.
About 5 plays. 4 plays,
It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher here before. The first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season.
So the time he cut off the,
Minnesota's
oh no, he
exactly
didn't.
what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
The automatic stream
This
post.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another
I don't get the
1st and
notifications
10.
no more, so I thought maybe he did something.
Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Joseph's got it. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their
Usually put no outsiders on the inside lineman. That shit is
So we
effective.
have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You did that inside stuff.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway.
Yeah, they block shit and just stand there.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line.
But motherfuckers be fucking me up.
Football 101. tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
This dude
Looks like you had green on that play.
tried to take me out.
10 yards there.
Yeah.
By the nose of the football, he's going to have a first
The
down.
Vikings.
There's Christian McCaffrey with another run.
And up in smoke.
He's known in the Carolina
Well, obviously,
area.
because you the Vikings
Easily the most
know.
productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football.
Keanu Neal, what the fuck?
Can't get nothing off of
That's
this guy,
pick
man.
6.
He is killing me with freaking Harrison Smith in the slot.
Dude,
At the 26, second and 7.
I can't believe he just dropped it. He threw it right to you, bro.
I dropped a touchdown at somebody yesterday.
Out of the gun, McDonald. Pressure.
Dang, I couldn't even throw the ball.
And they get there and bring him down.
I
Steven
thought they got me for
Weatherly.
illegal contact. I
He's
was
the
about to
one
say,
that
y'all
got
got
home and
cheaters.
takes him down for a loss of 9. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. From the gun, it's McDonald. He's going to look deep for more. And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for. An interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
That was a heck of a route. What the heck he just ran? Oh, they ain't nothing crazy. The dude just did
Goes
that.
for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Oh my
And
God.
that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
Oh, I hit him in the glove. Come on.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Just that it's it.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
What a catch, Calvin.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a throw,
A
Dwayne.
loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4.
I don't know who to use my
Catch good for 6 yards, but now
superstar
it's third and goal.
upgrade on
Big
right
window
now.
to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow
Up
able to
in
muscle
smoke.
his way open.
Think about using all the linemen.
They'd really like
Whole
to make
time.
the
I
short
think I'm
field
gonna hold
pay
out
off.
to
Cover,
See if they
brother.
can, but this is third
Cover,
and
sir.
goal.
He dropped it.
But it's incomplete.
Wow.
We know
That's
it's
what
not
you
an easy
get,
job to go
man.
and
He's
catch
going to try to
passes
run up
when
the
people are
middle.
trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line
All
is
right,
that's a
come on.
pass he's got to have.
Go
and a
back
pass
to
he should have
scoring. If
caught.
McCaffrey go off for 300, he go off for 300.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat.
I wonder how
But they
Wild
really
and
need to do exactly
Ricky
what you
game got
talked
out of
about. They
hand
need
like
to get into
that.
the end zone and score some
Oh,
touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more
44,
field goals than
24.
just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
At their own 25-yard line.
I mean, to me, nowadays, it's easy for a score to get like that. There's 1 or 2 interceptions.
To begin their next drive.
Sure.
And
And those
following the
interceptions come
interception,
super
we'll see
easy.
what they can put together on this drive.
And then it's just it was really a 6.
Coach used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Todd, give me that first, baby.
First down.
I don't know, because I don't know if I'm the way it's looking for me right now. I'm not going to get
Come here, give me some.
one of them nice quarterbacks.
Taking their time and
Like I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna get somebody, and it's gonna be somebody I'm probably gonna have to. It's gonna be somebody I'm gonna build. So I'm gonna have to build. So
I
you're
took
probably
the
right.
scan of that punts away.
The first down run got
Because I was going to give him some.
Nah.
Smoke.
Smoke, yeah.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown.
Yeah, up in Smoke.
Christian McCaffrey, 53.
Because I don't have a quarterback over here. I wish I did.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You touch your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that.
It doesn't matter if you on A-Rod.
That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's
Come on, bro. That's 2 y'all done dropped. He throwing it right to y'all. I don't understand.
Oh, that's what it was. I dropped the pick against Terry last night.
Oh my God.
And it was user, son. All
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last.
Why y'all won't catch an interception today?
Touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because
Yeah, bro. Which mine ain't been used, but I mean, damn. He throwing it right to y'all at the same time. I ain't got time to switch on these.
Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Strip him. Let's go. Strip his bitch ass. Now run, Isaiah. Get out of there, Isaiah. Who the fuck is 74?
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They run again on first down. Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Oh, you dropped it, Julio. That's okay.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Crazy.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body.
Come on now.
Even for those big tight
wrong
ends,
button.
who you would think can absorb that contact.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Too many adjustments. False start can be annoying sometimes. I'm not trying to be cheap. I'm trying to set an offense up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown, their last goal.
Let's go, Rook.
Hoping to do that again.
And when
Let's
you start
go.
plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
No!
what you're going to do, you don't go away from what you
Dang,
did
lost
before
yard.
because that worked.
Oh,
But you have to be
I did.
prepared for wrinkles and
He still
counters
knocked out of
because
it,
you know
though.
they'll make some adjustments. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Stephen Weatherly able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends,
Have
they do
zero
their homework
passes.
as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to
How
do
about
to
even
set them
possible?
up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to
Let's
get
go,
it down
Damani.
well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Oh, that was it. Son of a bitch.
The Minnesota offense
What, you
about
tweak-
ready
you
to
tweak
get
something?
this next drive underway. And here we
No,
are
I was
almost
about
through
to
3
fucking
quarters of
walk
play, and this
off
passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's
not saying.
NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams
Draws,
patient enough
honestly.
to stick with the run, Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 37-yard line.
I gotta stop throwing that.
Second and
That was
11
risky.
now. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ball, but whatever, right?
On second and 11 now. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive
On
play
who?
caller,
On
I'm just looking
them.
at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials.
Come on,
Something
y'all
that can
kidding me.
fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball
That wasn't a
arrived.
bad
And I got to
cover.
tell
He
you,
just didn't
you
catch
can
it.
often mistime that play because of the
shit.
angles of approach.
Multiple
When you're
shot
going
out
to
of
get
line.
it, sometimes you
Trying to see
panic
how
as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He may try and run for this.
Yo!
First down as he's brought
This
down
man
about
just
near midfield.
extended the ball, reached out and extended the ball and got the first down. He reached out.
They was doing that on the PS4.
Nah, I'm not tripping off. I'm just saying it's crazy.
Oh, you had to stop.
A first down throw for Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2
I knew what you was running. I let you catch it
8-yard gain.
because I couldn't pick it off that play. So I, you know what I'm
For a
saying.
second there, I thought that might break big.
Yeah.
Screen pass.
There
Looked
you
like it
go,
was coming
folks. Scotty
together.
Miller.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
How did Deion Jones get on him? How did?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Cousins. This is
Troy.
Picked off by Troy Pride.
He threw that to me.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. McCaffrey on the toss right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger.
Don't drop it. No.
They got it going today.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. McDonald And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you...
Got him. What a bitch.
Kirby hit 2 different people right now saying heading home. Who you playing?
I would appreciate it if they was.
Staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb the lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
You gotta hang up, bro. You ain't got no choice.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
That's fucking gone.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with it.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Cousins. And Cook has it left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable
Dwayne, fuck, man.
chance of picking up.
Another tote for the workhorse this
God
afternoon.
damn.
Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times
I'm about to lose this game. Dwayne Haskins is fucking me over. My team in general, really.
something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and
We
dominant.
just got these bombs and corners and this